Guys, it's like 10 to 4, and I've just gotten up, obviously, so I thought today I might film a like summer morning routine. So it's going to be 36 here this morning, or today, and so yeah, the horses go out really early. I've got a couple of them I need to work. And they go out really early in case I need to bring them in during the day, but I'll explain all of that as we go along. So yeah, anyway, it's like my alarm went off at 4:45, and we'll get up and get started. It's 4:25. I'm a bit later than I wanted to be, but just gotten into the stable, obviously. So yeah, our morning routine when it's summer is basically just to get the horses out really early. So like if I wasn't working horses this morning, they'd be going out at 5:30. Otherwise, like this morning, I've got a couple that I need to work, so so that I'm working them when it's super cool. They get worked from like 5 a.m. And then they can come back in during the day, because I haven't got the fans up at the moment, actually. Oh, I better catch you. I haven't got the fans up at the moment. I will put them up today, but yeah, we have little fans that... Okay, right, now that I have her caught, we have little fans that I put up on the mesh on the stables there. So they hang up so they can stand in front of the fans. And we also have misters, which I don't think you can... Oh, you can. So that bar that goes through the middle of the stables there, that little bar is misters. And so I can turn that on... and it's like, well, misters obviously, so it's like sprinklers for them, and so yeah, we'll turn them on when it's really warm. Probably not today, but we'll see. Turn them on when it's really warm, and that helps to cool them down as well. Okay, so first part of my morning routine, once the horse that's getting worked first has their massage on, which this morning is Charlie. Once they've got their massage on, I feed them. So I make up all the feeds the night before, and that way I just have to grab them. And not that it's complicated, but just so that I'm not making up feeds and I can just come and grab them. So Stormy gets his dry because he's fussy and he refuses to eat it if it's wet or even the slightest bit damp. So he has his dry, and the other three... So we have an extra horse here at the moment, who's not mine, so our stables are full, but he's a friend's horse, and they are just with us. So, yeah, I feed him as well, and then we'll start cleaning the stables. So it's 10 to 5, stables are all cleaned, horses are all fed, still got my coffee, So now I start getting ready to ride, whichever one I'm riding. So this morning, that is Charlie. And she's actually been lame all week. I found her lame on Sunday afternoon. So we're now at Friday. And yeah, she's been lame all week. And we don't know why. Like, she's been no heat, no pulse, like more than normal. Yeah, she was quite lame when I found her, and then it's gotten better the more like that we've left her. We put her in a smaller yard. Put her in a smaller yard. So like if it was to do with the grass, she's not on any grass, or she's got some. And yeah, that seems to have helped, but we're not sure. Was it early stage of laminitis, or yeah, anyway, we're all confused. So we've been speaking with the vet, we've been speaking with the farrier. We haven't just left her, and they were happy to leave her. So we've left her, and she seems yesterday, like last night when I brought her up, and then this morning she seems a lot more like herself. So I decided, she's been lunged a couple of times this week, just to assess like how lame she was, and the more work she did, the better she got. So I'm just going to stretch her. I'm going to get on her, see how she feels. Sorry, I'm just trying to put my boots on. And stretch her, just in her snaffle, and just see how she goes. And if she's feeling all right, then we can go back to full work from next week. So anyway, I'll get her ready. So I realise you can't really see me. Hopefully you can hear me. But it's 5:10. Those kookaburras are very annoying. It's 5:10. I'm on Charlie, who you definitely, you can probably just about see her shadow. Yeah, it's not actually as dark out here as it looks on this camera, but I've got my light on, so I'm very lucky to have a floodlight. That's better. I'm very lucky to have a floodlight, which means that I am able to ride any time of the day or night, really. So we just have the one that's on top of like our viewing platform that's there, overlooking the arena. And it's solar powered, so we don't have any poles or anything. You wouldn't really even notice it was there, which is what Dad wanted. But no, it works really well, and it just means that I'm able to get on and get them done whilst it's still dark, and then usually by the time I'm doing the second or the third one it's light anyway, so then it doesn't really matter. But it just gives me that extra half an hour to an hour of the day, where otherwise I'd have to be waiting for it to be light enough for us to just see. I can come out here and ride with that, so we're very lucky. I'm just going to walk and have a little trot on Charlie this morning. As I said before, she's been lame, so she's feeling really good at the moment. Actually, we've just been walking around on a long rein, so I'll have a little trot, pick her up and see how she feels. I just wanted to stretch her because she's not done any work really. She had a week off after our last competition, and then she came up lame, so she's had a bit of an extended holiday. So anyway, we'll see how she goes. I want to try and be off her for about 5:30, so she's going to do about 20 minutes, and we'll see how she goes. So it's 5:45 now, and I'm just getting Key ready, obviously. So if you watched my last couple of videos, you'll know that Key has just had kissing spine surgery, so he is up to week 6 of his rehab now. So we started cantering earlier this week on the lunge, and he also got to go back out in his paddock. So he is a very happy boy at the moment this week. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to go and lunge him for 20 minutes. He was doing up to 25, walk and trot, but now that he's cantering, we're back down to 20 minutes a day. And then next week he'll go back up to 25. So because we've introduced the canter, we've just backed off on the other stuff. And yeah, anyway, I think I'll just time-lapse tucking him up, and then I might try and film a bit of me lunging him. It's just a bit difficult trying to do everything one-handed. So anyway, we'll see how we go. So it's 6:45 and I'm just putting the boys out. So I've got Stormy, Kiwi, and so yeah, they go out in the paddock early on a day like today. It's later than they normally go out, but obviously I had to work them. And then I'll see if I bring them back in, otherwise they'll stay out. But I put them out early when it's hot, so that if I do bring them back in, they had a good 4 or 5 hours out in the paddock to eat. Oh, some birds. Come on, buddy. So yeah, they're in mesh rugs. So yes, they have rugs on, but they're just mesh rugs because they hate the bugs, and they would rather be rugged. Otherwise they just get too itchy and really irritated throughout the day. With the rugs on, they're a lot more comfortable. So go and drop them off, and then I'll go back and get Charlie and put her out. Now I have Charlie, who's stuffing her face on the way to her yard. So now that all the horses are out, they, like I think I've said before, they'll stay out for, if they are going to come in during the day when it gets too hot, they'll come in at about 11:30, 12 o'clock. Otherwise they will be staying out. I've got to go out tonight, so they'll be staying out till 5 instead of 5:30. So yeah, the next part of our morning routine is for me to finish the stables. So obviously I cleaned them this morning, but because they've been in there since whilst I was working them, oh my god, look at this pony. Whilst I was working them, they've done, you know, a couple of extra poos, etc. So I will clean all of that up, sweep the stables, put some sawdust in for Stormy. I've got to empty and refill the waters, so I empty the waters every 2 days. So today is a day that I need to empty and refill them. Grab a fence. So yeah, I will do that. I'll make dinners, fill up the hay bags, etc. Oh yeah, okay, can't get that up. And yeah, I'll probably just time lapse all of that. And then that'll be the end of our routine in the summer. I won't film bringing them back in, etc. if I do end up bringing them back in, because that'll be later today. But yeah, anyway, that's our summer morning routine. So if I don't say anything afterwards, I'll see you in the next video. Otherwise I'll film something afterwards if I remember. So